Hey guys, I hope you guys are all being blessed and having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to make a very quick video on 5 tips for dealing with grief. A lot of you guys don't know me, and so you don't know that I actually lost my father last year. He passed with something called creutzfeldt-jakob disease, or CJD. It's a very rare and fatal brain disease. It only affects 1 in 1 million people, and by the time the first symptom shows up, you have about 6 months to live. So as you can imagine, his death was just very quick, and it just took everyone by surprise, especially me. I was just a person that was very close to my dad. Me and my dad were best friends. We did everything together. My dad taught me basically everything that I know. I mean, everything. My dad has taught me everything, including dealing with grief, because I've never lost anyone this close. My father was my first time seeing a person go through something like this, a person so close to me. I was there when my father passed. I actually held his hand when he took his last breath. Just everything, being at the funeral, seeing it's just a lot. But anyway, these are my 5 tips to for a person dealing with grief, because this grief for me was heavy. My father was probably my most favorite person in the world, and just being so close to somebody and losing them like that, it was a very difficult thing, but I got through it. And before I get into these five quick tips, the thing that got me most through was my relationship with Jesus Christ. I advise you, if you don't know him, get to know him, okay? He's just been the best thing that has ever happened to me. I got saved and born again a long time ago, so I've always had a relationship with Christ, but losing someone will draw you back to Christ. If you strayed away, you will come back and get to really know him for yourself. So with that being said, my very first tip is prayer. Pray. I prayed a lot before all this happened, but once this happened, I really started praying. I prayed in the morning, I prayed during the day. I just pray for clarity. I pray for understanding. I pray for not my understanding, but Christ's understanding, because that's the only way I knew I was going to get through this. When I pray, it centers me, it keeps me focused, and it keeps me away from negative thoughts. Prayer just brings a lot of positivity and love. It brings it back into my mind, and it just gets me focused. It gives me focus, and it keeps me out of depression. When I pray, that counterfeits that pushes that depression off of me. The second thing, exercise. Exercise. One thing about exercise, it does release positive endorphins, excuse me. So when you exercise, you're just gonna feel so much better. When I exercise, I do meditate. When I exercise, I pray. When I exercise, and you don't have to do anything hard. You can just go for a walk. Just go for a walk and get some fresh air, get some good thoughts rolling. Like you said, I pray when I exercise, so that's my one-on-one time with God. That's me just thanking him, glorifying his name, giving him praise. And again, me always asking him to come into my thoughts, come into my heart, come into my mind, and just continue to fill me with your goodness and your mercy and your thoughts, because his thoughts are not our thoughts, his ways are not our ways, they're better. But yeah, exercise is just so good. It's good for your mind, it's good for your body. It's just good overall. Even if you're not going through grief, exercises is very good. Excuse me, I have a very itchy throat this morning. And the third thing that I did was I started a new hobby. My new hobby is, hello, YouTube. I actually opened up a page in 2016, but I never uploaded, I never did anything with it until this year, until I think May of 2018. I put up my first video. Now my new hobby was getting a camera and making silly videos. I just made silly videos with my family. I started recording them more, and then I was like, oh well, I'll just put up a video and see how that goes. But yeah, that's my new hobby, is making videos and doing YouTube. And it's been all right. Hey guys, sorry my camera died, but you know what, not today, devil, not today. So I went through the first 3 ways, which for dealing with grief, which was prayer, exercise, and a new hobby. My 4th thing that helped me was reflect. Find a time to sit and reflect. Every morning and every night I sit and I reflect. Normally it's right after I pray. I reflect. I think about all of the great memories and all of the great times that me and my dad had, and it puts me in a state of being grateful. It gets me out of that woe is me, I lost my dad, I'm so mad, why would this happen, he was such a great person, such a great father, I wasn't done with my time with him, my children weren't done with their time with him. It gets me out of that state and puts me in the gratitude state. Like, I didn't have to have him for all this time. Like, he could have been somebody else's dad. He was my dad, and he was such a great dad, and he taught me so much. In my 32 years on this earth, he taught me everything. He taught me so much. And my biggest gift that he gave me was the love of Jesus Christ, the love that he has for us, the love that Christ has for us. And the love that I have for Christ is all because of him, me seeing him and his love for Christ. So reflect, reflect, reflect. Be thankful. Don't get into that depressed, woe is me, why did this happen? Because you don't know what happened. It just did, and you got it. Life is about growing and moving, and life is a journey. It's a journey. So new things are going to come up, be it good, bad, and different things are going to happen. So you just have to reflect and keep it in a positive, side of reflect, and reflect on the good times, the good things, the fun times, the happy times. Okay, the next thing is taking time for yourself. That can be hard for a lot of people, especially if you have families. Me, I have 2 children. I have a husband, I have a mom, I have a sister, I have a nephew. So there's a lot of things that are always going around me. But what I do is I always take time for myself every day. Find your refuge. My refuge is the bathroom. I'm in a bathroom now. This is not my bathroom, this is my children's bathroom, but my bathroom was my refuge. Whether I needed to go there to pray, whether I needed to go there to cry, whether I just needed some time to just breathe, I found my refuge and I took time for myself. Everybody's going through something, but guess what, you're going through something too, and you can't help anyone else if you're not helping yourself. So that's so I hear people saying that all the time. It's so cliche, like, oh, you gotta take time for yourself. But no, you do. You will burn yourself out if you don't take time for yourself. I know everyone around you is probably grieving too, but you're number 1. So take care of your grief. And that was it. That was the 5 things. Yeah. So first thing was for me, prayer. Pray. Second thing, exercise. Get out, just do it. Even if you're walking, just go for it. Get you some fresh air, walk, get away from everything. The third thing, start a new hobby, something new, not something you've done before. Do something new so you can focus and build and grow with that. Number 4, reflect on the good times. Don't get caught up in that woe is me. Go to when y'all was laughing and having a good time, maybe a barbecue. Just think about all the things, all the fun things that you guys did. And number 5, taking time for oneself. Do it. Take time for yourself. Don't forget about you, because you will drown in everyone else's grief. So make sure you take time for yourself. And that is it. And just a quick little thing, remember, grief is different for everybody. Some people may wake up and be fine. Other people, it may take them years to get over it, and some people are fine and then it may hit them a year later. But grief is different from everybody. I pray that you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped you out. If you're going through grief, you know, my heart goes out to you. I'm praying for you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I'm going to church. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a blessed day, guys. Bye.